I've been in the quality management space for a very, very long time, but I've never been more excited as I am today about taking quality to a whole new level. Rob's been talking about how important customers is to our customers, to your customers. I want to talk about how quality can make business operations more sustainable and more autonomous. Good quality means doing things right the first time, which means eliminating waste. Good quality drives operational efficiency through continuous improvement. And good quality mitigates business risk and business disruption with preventive actions. A quality management system like ETQ Reliance can do it all. And we can do it even better if we connect that quality management system to the factory, to the shop floor. That's the vision of connected quality. And Hexagon is perfectly positioned to deliver that vision. Quality management is really just a collection of workflow processes that investigate quality and safety issues, that drive continuous improvement, and ensure compliance with regulatory and organizational requirements. We deliver those processes as applications on our SaaS-based ETQ Reliance platform. Using this simple example, we can see that customer feedback from call center triggers a non-conformance reporting process, which triggers a corrective action process, which drives change to product and process design in collaboration with the supply chain, while updating the documentation and the training requirements, all monitored by the audit process. Well, maybe that's not so simple, but it's very effective. Any quality management system like ETQ Reliance can make sure all these processes are connected seamlessly, providing the right data to the right person at the right time. Whereas quality management is great at preventing issues, quality control is a way to identify those issues. Quality control represents the inspection and measurement systems on the factory floor, on the shop floor. Now, the shop floor is anywhere you're doing business. It could be a manufacturing production line, it could be a warehouse or a service at the point of delivery. Quality control is used to identify issues that have happened, like, for example, a part that's not conforming with specification. It can also be used to predict issues that could happen using trend analysis, like statistical process control or SPC. Put simply, quality control tells you when something's wrong. Quality management tells you what to do about it. Sounds like a match made in heaven. Unfortunately, today, they mostly live in different worlds. There's an air gap between quality control data and quality management processes. When an issue is found on the shop floor, it typically stays on the shop floor. It's contained using short-term actions, but when that issue happens again, those actions have to be repeated over and over. Because it stays on the shop floor, the issue can easily happen in other facilities or plants, multiplying the cost of poor quality. And eventually, if it's fed into the quality management system, it's typically after the fact, manual data entry, general description with very little supporting data. We can do better than that. Integrating quality control and quality management delivers tremendous value. More efficiency by eliminating manual data entry, faster cycle times by triggering actions and workflows, and greater management visibility about what's going on the shop floor. In fact, one of our customers recently told me just the awareness of that visibility would drive up quality and safety. Quality control data is also rich with leading indicator signals, like when a process is trending out of control. Tapping into those leading indicator signals can make quality management even more preventive, so we can address issues before they happen. So let's look at how this might work in practice. On the left-hand side, we have the shop floor, which is collecting quality control data. On the right-hand side, we have the quality management processes represented here by ETQ Reliance. I want to focus on the connection to the shop floor. On the shop floor, quality control data is generated at high speed, maybe using some killer Hexagon application like the automated inline white light scanning. which is quite a mouthful. Occasionally, something's going to go wrong. That indicates a quality or safety issue. When that happens, the issue is passed into the quality management system by triggering the non-conformance reporting process. Now, we can leverage the full complement of quality management processes to investigate, determine root cause, assign corrective actions, drive change, push those changes to the supply chain, and verify that all this is done effectively and in compliance. Before the issue was contained, now the issue is fully resolved at this location and anywhere else. Now, connecting quality control with quality management significantly increases the amount of data you can use to resolve and prevent issues. Shop floor is especially rich with quality data, but truth be told, we're already awash in data. As Rob mentioned, we're getting data from customer complaints, from social media, from manufacturing equipment, getting data from sensors, sensors on buildings, in products, sensors on people, from other business systems, from the supply chain, and also those updates from regulatory agencies. Tapping into that data with the right tools is the next step in realizing the vision of connected quality. And one of those tools is the new Nexus platform, which connects Hexagon solutions like ETQ Reliance to accelerate innovation and accelerate time to market. The historical focus for quality has been on compliance. But business operations are fast approaching the age of autonomy, and Hexagon is leading that revolution. Quality needs to keep up. Quality processes have to become more autonomous. Now, we're nowhere near that yet, but we're beginning to have the right tools and the right data to get close to that ultimate goal. And by focusing on autonomy, we're now aligning quality squarely with corporate goals. Now quality is not just about reducing the cost of non-compliance, it's about increasing business throughput. Now investments in quality have a much higher return. Let's look at an example of how we can use this new data to improve our understanding of quality. Typical way to measure non-conformances is in a trend line like this, which shows non-conformances by month. If we add operational data, like the number of parts produced, we can get a much better picture of true quality performance, like in this chart showing number of non-conformance reports by 1 million parts produced. And if we layer on top of that leading indicator signals, we can start to see correlations that help us predict future non-conformances. It's examples like this that show the true power of connected quality and also the value of quality control data and the value of the powerful measurement systems that generate that data. Now, what if the quality management system could make the right decision for you? That's the promise of machine learning. Machine learning transforms data into decisions. On the analytic scale shown here, it gets you from the descriptive and diagnostic side to the predictive and prescriptive side. As an example of how we might use machine learning in quality, quality professionals spend an awful lot of time searching for events that relate to other events, like customer complaints, for example. It's a really important job because repeated complaints might indicate serious problems in the field. But it's also really hard and time-consuming and error-prone. They have to search through hundreds of thousands of records using nothing but keywords, vague descriptions. It's an ideal job for machine learning, which can recommend related events in seconds. And then because it's a learning process, the recommendations get better as users accept or reject those recommendations. So in summary, quality can keep up with the increasing autonomy in business automation by becoming more connected and more data-driven. Now that ETQ is part of Hexagon, we're ideally positioned to deliver on this vision.